WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax theme song says she's not like most girls, but is she like most Karens that like to blow things out of proportion? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and that's exactly what it looks like Nia Jax is doing, and she's not the first WWE superstar to make a complaint about being touched at an airport. Throwback a few years ago, we had Matt Riddle claiming he was assaulted only to find out that he was actually intoxicated and causing a scene and just trying to get one of the security guards in trouble. But anyway, Nia Jax, does she have a case? Well, let's have a look at it. So WWE obviously are heading to Vancouver, they're heading to Canada. It is Survivor Series, but who will survive the airport? Who will get past security untouched? Well, apparently it wasn't Nia Jax. She wrote the following on her Twitter. And by the way, before we get into what she wrote, like, why do people think they're exempt from certain things because of their gender or because of their money or because of whatever reason? Who you're related to The Rock somehow? Like, why do people, like, if the average person is going to get checked and patted down, then like the most famous person should also be getting checked and patted down?
Absolutely. Here, I've been patted down loads of times.
I actually, once I fucking had my jeans filled in the airport and I was wearing SpongeBob boxers. And that's a true story. That's a fucking shoot, brother. That's a shoot, brother. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't go on no DQ and make a fucking post about it.
Well, I wouldn't have fucking even...
Well, that happened. That's a shoot, and I'll hold my right hand up to God that happened. No, I know why it is, because they took my belt off me, because the belt had, like, studs in it that were made like bullets. And they said, you can't be taking that onto the... Even though it wasn't real bullets, it was, like, bullet studs on the belt. So they took my belt, and, like, the jeans were, like, way, too loose.
Well, hopefully it didn't do it for Nia Jax.
You know the way they tell you to stand with your arms out? Because I was standing with my arms out and I didn't have my belt on, I couldn't like hold my jeans up, so my jeans just kind of fell down.
Did you not say my jeans are going to fall down here?
Nah, they tell you to hold your arms out like your arm. But don't worry, I'm not going to get anybody sacked. I'm not going to complain like a bitch or whatever, or a Karen in this case. But anyway, let's see what actually happened. Let's see what Nia... story time there with Big Son of Scotland 90. So I once... showed off SpongeBob boxers in the airport.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
And it was Belfast City Airport. No, Belfast, City.
George Best.
George Best. That's the one. Anyway, let's see what Nia Jax had to say. I wonder if she was wearing SpongeBob boxers. Who knows? But she said, quote, "Nothing like a good old-fashioned TSA fondling in the morning. I wonder how many TSA people take the job just to touch random people's private parts for a living." End of quote. And then she had the eye rolling emoji and like the thinking emoji. I mean, obviously nobody takes this job, I don't think, just to get to touch random people at an airport.
No. I feel like the people that would do that, though, would be on a list and would be exempt from actually being able to apply for this job.
And also, if you were going to be security in some form, I believe an airport would be the last place that you believe you could get away with something like this.
Yeah.
Because, like, you feel like every little part of that airport is going to be under surveillance. So it's like, I mean, I don't think that you would be taking this particular job if you wanted to try and get away with touching people. But that's what Nia Jax is claiming. And then she went on to make another tweet saying, quote, "They teach you as a kid not to let strangers touch, especially in your private parts. Yet I have to stand there in front of everyone and just let a random @TSA agent rub mine. Gross." End of quote. Eyes rolling emoji. Don't understand. I don't know why she's bringing the whole kids thing into it, because that's like a completely... I mean, that's actually bullshit, man. She's been rubbed down, patted down or whatever for security reasons, and she's like almost trying to compare that to like a grown adult touching a kid and telling the teacher or the parents not to say anything. That's almost what she's comparing that to.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I don't know what she actually did when it happened, but it feels like she said nothing and now she's doing it on Twitter. It's like, if it was that inappropriate, you say it the fucking time.
Matt Riddle complained about his on Twitter as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't you be making a formal complaint? Or, like, if it was so serious... See if it was that serious, I don't think you'd be using emojis. See if you got seriously assaulted, I personally wouldn't be using emojis.
No.
See if I had a real complaint, I wouldn't be talking about it on Twitter and telling the entire world and using emojis to try and show my emotions.
No.
You don't use emojis.
Is that not what emojis are for though? To show you
not in
I got bombed. No, I know what you mean.
No, see these people, right? See when someone's died and they write like a tweet or something like that with the crying emoji and the broken heart emoji.
It's not very
That's fucking bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Have you ever done that? Delete those tweets because they ain't a good look. You don't use emojis to. Emojis are like a throwaway, casual kind of thing. You don't use emojis for serious stuff. See if someone passes away, someone that you love, you ain't going to break out some emojis. It's just not what happens. And, I mean, is Nia Jax telling the truth? Who knows? Maybe someone tried to rub down her thighs. Could they find the thigh gap? I mean, probably not.
Please mind the gap while alerting from this train.
Who knows? Maybe there's a lot of rolls there, and they thought there could be hidden shit under the rolls.
I mean, that's what it could be. That could just be someone very insecure about their body.
Yeah, do you not think because of her weight? I would imagine if you're searching a heavier person, it would be a bit. You'd have to do a bit more of a thorough search. Do you think that's right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not fat, but
no. But just imagine, man. Imagine that you've got somebody in front of you, two people, right? You've got a normal, scaled size person, and then you've got like a fat person who is like flabby, and like I said, there's not a lot of room between their legs and stuff like that.
They hold a lock in their flab.
You know how the search down goes.
Aye.
You're supposed to search like their thighs and stuff like that, inner thighs, and go down their leg.
Yeah.
If you're a fat, I would say it would be harder.
It probably would be.
To do that?
It definitely would be. I'd say so. But you know what? It's one of those things you need to actually be there and see it. See until like an act. Yo, they have CCTV footage right in all those airports. If this is fucking serious, it would go somewhere. Not some bullshit Twitter call it.
Well, I believe Matt Riddle came out and apologised after his little meltdown on Twitter, claiming that he was assaulted. Do you think we'll see anything from Nia Jax? I mean, out of the entire WWE roster, am I surprised it's her that's come out with something like this? Absolutely not. I've had to guess. I mean, she'd be one of. I mean, from WWE it would be Nia Jax, and from AEW it would be Mercedes Moné. Not that I'm saying Mercedes Moné is fat, but I just think Mercedes Moné is the kind of person that would complain about this.
They touched my horse face. No.
So anyway, final thoughts.
Here. Honestly, if it's serious, there's footage at airports. I don't need to dumb that down. If this is serious, it'll go somewhere. But, you know, I think Matt Riddle took it a wee bit more to the extreme. Like, he was going fully in. She's just said private parts were inappropriately touched. I mean, who knows? That could be her rolls of fat. That could be her arse. Could be anything. But see, until there's actually... It's just a throwaway thing, man. Yeah, this could be Nia Jax that hasn't had her fucking morning McMuffin, and you know it's early in the morning, like she said, and she's pissed off that security took a wee bit longer, and why have they searched me a wee bit longer than what they normally do? I'm going to put it on Twitter because I'm fat as fuck, and that's what I do.
Could just be entitlement.
That's what it could be. Honestly,
I just don't think. I mean, if you're a TSA guard, it's like you're not gonna. If you're doing something that's clearly inappropriate. You're not going to get away with it.
No.
Who's going to...
And they take these things really serious.
Especially in 2024.
See your airports,
maybe 30 years ago, people got away with fucking, you know...
See in terminals...
Doing shit like this,
in terminals, man, you get... See for like every 4 people, one person does the scanner, one person does the, you know, the pat-down. Like, I know in the airports, everyone does the scanner, but like, if you're getting on a boat, some people get put through, go through without nothing. Obviously in the airport everyone does the scanner, but it's just one of those things, man.
No, there's no mention of the gender of the person that was searching her.
Which tells me it's a woman. I think it was a man, she had said.
Possibly. But like, if that is it, but then again, I mean, we live in 2024 where you can identify as anything, so...
Maybe she didn't want to assume.
But you know, it's like... I don't think that's right, man. I personally, man, if you're getting pat, if that's the job, then that's it, man. I don't think you should be able to request a man or a woman or whatever.
Yeah,
It's part of the job. But anyway, got a wee comment here. We'll end it here. No DQ. Dave Meltzer and the 7 Observers says, that happened to me when I was taking my flight to Japan 2 years ago. An agent nearly touched my Meltzer driver. That will cost you extra stars.
Was it a bush tucker trial, for fuck's sake? Come on, the Meltzer driver getting touched up. Who knows, man?
Anyway, guys, that's it. Let us know your thoughts down below. You know what? I think this will be a nothing burger.
Think Nyla Rose has got a Meltzer driver?
Don't know. Rather not discuss that. If I had to guess, either there will be some form of apology, or we never hear this again. I wouldn't be surprised if these tweets are deleted in 24 hours.
Some guy said, I mean, there's a lot of flabs there. She could have any number of things. She could have the entire Syrian army between her arms.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe she's carrying Sami Zayn in there.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 let's go.
Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.